Hi everyone, today I'm talking about Pinterest stock and I'm going to be talking why I think Pinterest stock will be going to $40, which leaves that company with a lot of upside right now. And it's a stock that I currently own. It's a stock that I might add a bit more shares into this week, and if I do, I'll make a video about it. But as always guys, smash that like button and I'll get stuck into why Pinterest stock is going to $40. So like I say, Pinterest is a stock that I currently own in my portfolio. I've been buying quite heavy over the last kind of couple of months, and like I say, by the time this video has gone up, I might have bought a few more shares. But when I talk about Pinterest stock, I'm going to be talking about a long-term perspective, a 2 to 5 year hold. Where do I see the company making money? How am I going to make money buying this stock? How is this company going to go up in value? So we'll be covering all that today. So Pinterest is a company that was set up in 2008. It's a social media company, and like I said, I don't normally buy a lot of companies in the same industry, but I already have shares in Facebook, and Pinterest is another one that are both in the social media industry. But I don't mind, because when I think about the social media industry, I think about a lot of growth, a lot more people using phones, a lot of people using apps, and a lot of the generation that are coming through, I see them using the phones and social media websites a lot more. And Pinterest is a solid play in the social media industry because it is now the third largest platform after taking over Snapchat. So it's just behind Facebook and Instagram. Pinterest is a bit like Instagram. It's got loads of pictures with, and they call them pins, and you click on the pins and they kind of give you ideas on holidays, crafting, ideas to do on holiday. And I've got to say, this platform is more focused on women and is focused for the younger generation. About 18 to 24 year olds is where they're kind of aiming for. And my girlfriend actually uses this app all the time. She's on it like every day, so I can vouch that they do use it. And when we take a look at the chart, ticker symbol pins, which is always a cool ticker symbol. I think that one in like Ferrari, I think theirs is race. Two really cool ticker symbols, but it's at $16 right now and it's on about a 50% discount. It IPO'd not so long ago, and since its IPO it shot up to nearly $40, but it's come down quite a bit since then. And the other day it did pop 12%, and that was because they kind of offered a little bit of higher guidance on the revenue and the user growth, and they were kind of better than what were expected, and that led the stock to pop about 12%. We are expecting full earnings on the 5th of May, but overall it was a nice little news from Pinterest to say that, you know, the users are still doing quite well. Now this is a growth company that is expected to grow revenue probably around about 30%. It might be a little bit less this year, but I'll show you why this company is going to make you money if you invest in this company right now. So this chart here shows you the active user growth of Pinterest. Now a lot of this comes from international for Pinterest, but you can see it's outperforming Facebook, Twitter and Snapchat. Now this is where Pinterest needs to do better. So if you look at the revenue side, the revenue per user for Pinterest is really poor. It's 90 cents, and when you compare that to like Facebook, look how well they do. Even like Snapchat, the amount of money they're making per user is really poor, and a lot of this lack of money is coming from the international side, and the international side isn't getting monetized that well because the average revenue per user for the US is $2.93 and the international is 13 cents, which is a massive gap. And for Pinterest to improve, they need to get the international ad revenue per user closer to the US of $2.93, which will put them really high up. Now the reason why is because Pinterest has hardly been advertising internationally, but when they do start advertising internationally, that'll really help the revenue and profit grow. Profit wise, they haven't made a full year of profit just yet, but they would have done it this year. Questions about it this year, depending on how well they do with everything that's going on right now. But definitely next year they'll be making profit, and also the revenue will grow absolutely huge as well. Now the team at Pinterest know this is where they need to improve to make money. And they've already started to do that with the last earnings report. So when they kind of start increase this revenue per user, we're going to see a revenue increase, an EPS increase, and obviously that'll start attracting a lot of investors, and that's where Pinterest is going to do really well. So when I invested this company 2 to 5 years, where's the money going to come from? Where am I going to make money investing in this stock? There we are. The company knows where they need to make more money, and you can see the clear path that it's a really easy thing for them to do. It's just increase that ad per revenue, and it comes from not even advertising that well internationally. Like in some countries, it's not even been done yet. So when that happens, that will really help the company. The revenue is going to grow and the stock will go up. And the last little benefit as well with Pinterest is this company is fantastic in the health of the company. The balance sheet is an amazing balance sheet. There's no debt in there. They've got a lot of money in cash as well. So it's a really healthy company that will easily get through what's going on right now, so there's no panic about that. And with the no debt, the growth that they offer, the revenue growth and the social media play, it's really interesting for me because I also think that another company will come and buy them out at some point. It just makes a lot of sense because it's a fantastically run company that's growing huge with no debt. So someone that wants to get in that social media industry, it's a really good buyout for them. So when you think about the easy path to the revenue and EPS growth for Pinterest and the fantastic balance sheet that's already in place, like I say, a fantastic growth company, one of my growth companies that I think will do really well. And like I say, I think there's a massive upside for this company, and to be honest with you, like when I'm buying these shares right now, I see myself in the long term, 2 to 5 years down the line, I see myself getting about a 200% return from this company, and I think it's a fantastic investment. And like I say, I might pick some more shares up this week. I'll let you know. I am trying to avoid buying so much at the moment, so I keep a lot of cash if the stock market goes back down. But I might just add a little bit more in while it's still at $16 at these sort of prices and carry on adding that position, because for me, I think this is quite easy money buying this stock right now at these sort of prices. So that's me talking about Pinterest stock today, guys, and why it's going to $40. I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next video.